Good afternoon and welcome to Ntv at One. My name is Malcolm Sima. Let's have a look at some of the stories that are making news. Searching for missing ammunition, security operatives in Kasese conduct a house-to-house search for guns stolen 2 weeks ago. And heeding to the president's call, over 100 surrendered to authorities following tribal clashes in Rwenzori region. Also coming up, your predictions on Uganda's chances ahead of the Under-17 and AFCON matches. Welcome to Ntv at One. And once again, security operations in Kasese have intensified, with several arrests being made in connection to ammunition that is believed to have been stolen from government security installations. That's during the recent attacks in Kasese and Bunbujo. The UPDF and the police are doing house-to-house search in search of the guns, and although no success has been achieved so far, it is believed that there are several guns still in the hands of wrongdoers in Kasese.
Twice now, security operatives in Kasese have been attacked by unknown people during their night operations. It is believed that the guns used against them are some of those stolen during the tribal clashes in Kasese and Bundibujo 2 weeks ago.
Sasa tunasikia risasi zinaanza kulia Nyakasanga hapa.
Narona hawe chotoma menya tote amasasi alimutandekero.
Tumekuja kutafuta silaha hiyo.
Natukasa erisharondie mbundu eyo.
Because we know it was around here. And we shall not sit down and we remain in our offices watching, no.
Police and the army in Kasese are hunting down the culprits to recover the ammunition that was stolen from security installations. They are doing house-to-house search to recover the guns. However, the operation has not borne fruits, but the security agents asked residents to cooperate with them.
The gun which you have here, it will either kill you or me. We need to work together how we can locate this gun and we get it away from the wrong hands.
It is useless. It is better we just keep around until we look for the another solution.
Names of suspected criminals in the area were written down, and these include some security agents. Some suspects were arrested to help the police and the army during their investigations.
And over 130 in Kasese have surrendered to government, denouncing the recent attacks in Bunbujo, which left over 80 people dead. And this comes after President Museveni promised to pardon all the perpetrators if they turned themselves in and their weapons over to security operatives. And a week ago, a reception center was opened at Kasese District Multi-Purpose Hall to register the surrendering attackers. After they were found in the waters of Lake Victoria fishing immature fish. Their boats were also impounded.
Police has continued to make arrests against those engaged in illegal fishing practices. The latest arrests were conducted by fisheries enforcement officers assisted by police on Friday and Saturday. The fishermen were found using illegal fishing gear. Police impounded 7 boats belonging to the men. Masaka District Police Commander Henry Kavuma confirmed the arrest of the fishermen.
A joint operation between fisheries and the police. We have arrested the 27 suspects together with their English boats, being that they were dealing in illegal fishing.
Some suspects appeared in court before the Grade 2 magistrate Fred Chidudu and were sent on remand until 1st August, when they will appear in court to face charges of illegal fishing.
Property worth millions of shillings was destroyed in a fire that gutted a motor garage along Chirinya Road in Jinja. According to eyewitnesses, the fire broke out at about 1 a.m. last night as a result of an electricity short circuit. It took police, fire brigade hours to arrive at the scene of the fire.
Kati wetwavudde wano twasibye situina masanyalaze. Kati mukugenda ndoza abantu ne balekako ebintu ebya firiji. Kati mukulekako firiji begaakomyewo kirabika kwavudde omuliro. Twazadde njagala nkubira ebintu bino ekifaananyi.
Kufirirwa bintu bingi jala jange kino waneno kole ebintu jange wali byonna gyayononese firiji yange giramatera kali government sawe tuyambe kuleko tukwatibwako.
The majority of people living with albinism fight against the myth and beliefs that continue to endanger their lives. This is especially by superstitious people who see them as supernatural beings with powers to heal and give wealth. However, among the albinos, there are some of them who have taken advantage of such beliefs to earn a quick buck. One of them decided not to cry about his situation, but it is using some of his body parts to boost his traditional healing work.
Many residents of Bugembe town in eastern Uganda have superstitious beliefs about people living with albinism. One such belief is that albinos do not die, but just disappear when in their mid-age. But this 70-year-old man living with albinism has defied that belief and baffled many of the locals. He is called Wilberforce Rubade. His surname means demigod in the local Lusoga dialect. Wilberforce is one of the elders who's regarded as very knowledgeable about albinism. I had a chat with him, but was taken aback by his views, which contradicted all the others I heard from the other albinos. He says the demigods are humans who possess supernatural powers and believes their body parts are effective in cultural rituals.
Mikisa enviri dange ntungera omuntu eyirizi enoni omukisa azira mulimo katonda yatuga enkabi wenfudde omuntu mu ngalo afuna omukisa.
Other people say it is such beliefs that continue to put the lives of albinos at risk.
Some of them, when they are misled by the socialists, they think they can get wealth out of the body parts of an albino.
But Wilberforce is cashing in on the people's superstitious worldview by selling them potions mixed with his hair and nails. He has no wife or children and does most of his work in this tiny room. Wilberforce has been selling these potions since 1960. He began the practice after a traditional healer convinced him that his body organs had magical powers that many people were yearning for.
Ngoze wano okolako tibera na mweso oba kitabo kya busiramu okumanya nga lubala akola ngojje nkutunule wa nongamba erinnya lyo n'ekika kyo n'entule mu ngalo mu n'entegere kikufaako.
We have had so many stories of albinos being hunted. 3 precious things: their hair, their nails, their saliva. This old man says people of his like who are sitting on these items should actually wake up and make money out of them.
Wilberforce uses parts of his body to concoct medicine that he sells to his clients.
Era we ngenda okumwa nzijjayo eri emweridde nendereka omuntu w'ekitiibwa atya mpaka kabwiri kano ensonyi zemugamba era zampa.
This small note contains bits of his nails, hair and herbs. He sells it to fellow traditional healers and other people looking for blessings.
emirimu abantu bakwagala buli kyantu abantu abakulu abanene mu office buli wogenda ng'oyingiza.
He also uses herbs to mix the different concoctions.
Lino likola ku muntu nga bamuloga.
Wilberforce says people from all walks of life come to seek his services.
N'abagala okuzaala n'abawa oluzaalo ne baleeta abaana abatalina mirimu abatalina mikisa.
Ne wabaawo abantu abajja nga bavuba ewaffe ku kaalo ne mbabuulirako nti waliwo akwata ne mbaleeta wano ng'oli omukazi yakutuka okugulu muzeeyi n'ayunga okugulu ate kwali kumaze wiiki n'amukwatamu okugulu ne kuyunga.
This elderly man is fully aware that such beliefs are the reason albinos are being hounded out by superstitious people in their communities. He, however, condemns those who hunt them for ritual sacrifice. But other albinos disagree with Wilberforce's sentiments about albinism. This youthful man in his 20s recalls how he was used for traditional rituals by his family as a child.
A person having a problem could come, they could use me to bless that person. They could say, you go and shake with that one. So that person could go confidently saying that I'm now healed.
We spoke to the leader of traditional healers in Uganda, Sylvia Namutebi, about the mysterious ritual. She dismissed Wilberforce's claims of being a genuine traditional healer.
Bufere kati omanyi kati onaye yabaza nti babagamba nti balina emikisa bw'osala enjala kati gwe bw'onaayingira nga nti bwe nkusayira olwala lwange n'olwokya n'olufuuyira ku mukamaawo ng'obugagga bujja ekitali kituufu kati Namagoye kali nabo bagenda kutandikira mu kubbira mu nziba eyo naye Namagoye talina paati yonna ku mubiri gwe gy'omutunulako n'oga nti paati ya Namagoye eno oba akaviri kampa obugagga.
Mama Fina says the myths about albinism have led many people into believing that albinos are outcasts.
Amina.
Gertrude Tumusime Uitkware, NTV.
A little bit strange, and if that works, then Gertrude definitely came back with her blessings. You know, we are going to take a short break, and Ntv At One comes back with more stories this Saturday.
More than 40% of the world's children live in places where malaria is a constant threat. Most children die from malaria because they do not get effective treatment.
This message was brought to you by Church of Uganda, the AIDS Support Organization TASO, and the Ministry of Health.
Painting tips brought to you by Basco Paints.
Well, as you can see, the Duracoat paint is thick and gives good coverage. But the competitor paint, clearly not as good. Really?
The experts have spoken. Basco Paints has been voted a super brand once again.
The pilgrims flocked the martyrs' shrines in Namgongo to pay tribute to their saints killed by religious beliefs. By the time they leave, the place is strewn with rubbish and takes days to clean because there's nowhere to dump the waste. So today, the Rotary Club of Namgongo has donated 6 dustbins to the Protestant and Muslim shrines. The donation was done in partnership with the UAP Insurance.
You can't work at the road. There's a time it reaches when you're tired, you cannot. But we are proud of this, you know. Yeah. And it was well. We are here to donate dustbins to this shrine because it has been a big problem when people come here, and littering has been a big problem.
Conserve society through environmental protection. That is when we can plant trees, we can give litter bins so that people can get their places free. We are in the Protestant shrine. We have given them some dustbins, and we gave some also to the Muslim mosque, which is also of the Martyrs area. And last year we gave some to the Catholic shrine.
We have been finding a challenge, for us to collect the litter, but they have eased our work.
You pay at once.
Come on. It's a Ugandan really.
Now, during the week as we collect news, a lot of things happen, and among those funny things, there are funny things. And this brings us now to a weekly dose of laughter on Point Blank with Agnes Nandutu.
Proudly sponsored by
His ear was bite off.
Hey! I am the man who can just look at the woman and she gets pregnant.
You should leave issues of the generals to the generals.
You want another rap?
Yeah, Susie.
When Honorable Robina Nabanja sneezes, Kibale district catches a cold. But this time she might have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. That was a big blow, Honorable.
And the other one hit me. I think it was a log. His intention was to kill me, I think.
The man who punched you is really heartless. Hitting a woman?
The community wanted to lynch the man. They narrated before the community that we should not, use hands against the law.
Okay. You mean taking the law in their hands? But thanks for kneeling, because they would have killed him.
Then I knelt before them and told them, don't. In that scuffle, I lost 5 million that was in my bag. I also lost my Lumia phone.
Sorry! 5 million shillings and a Lumia. That is too much.
A Lumia phone is 3.5 million.
Ah! That type of Lumia is too expensive. Going for 3.5 million shillings. That phone must be made in Kibale. Anyway, I am sorry for you, my honorable friend. Could you please remove the glasses and I clearly see the injured eye? Sorry. Sorry, honorable.
These were not people.
But are you safe if ordinary people can punch you in your own district as your voters look on?
Of course I'm not safe. If I was safe, I would not be beaten like a chicken or like a rogue or like a snake. I'm not safe.
How do you want fellow lawmakers to help you?
To discipline the DPC and also remove him from our district. Because if they don't remove him, I will cause our people to help ourselves.
Honorable Nandala Mafabi, you have heard Honorable Nabanja's plea.
What she does to people, she got it. And I think I want to thank the people of Kibale that you have demonstrated that some people who have bad manners can be also treated in a bad way.
All along I thought you were a gentleman. You cannot even feel sorry for the lady.
For those who beat Honorable Nabanja, I can tell you I'm going to look for them and I give them a present because they did the right thing to her.
But how do you now feel, Mweshimiwa?
I'm very weak. In fact, let me go for medication.
Point Blank wishes you quick recovery. We also send sympathies to Arsenal fans. The Arsenal fan based in Mitiana district was reportedly shot while trying to steal coffee beans. Sorry, but if some of you steal coffee, then the team's problems will multiply. Yeah. Gentlemen, are you also an Arsenal fan?
I'm a gentleman. I'm a businessman +2.
Young man, are you aware that alcohol can be harmful to your health?
The longer the things you are doing, this one is very harmful plus harmful from harmful.
All right. Allow me to talk to these film stars and see if they can give us a commercial break. But before you do that, who are you?
Nze Babyface International muva Bulaya.
Nze bampita Crocodile #1 Uganda.
Can you please display your talents then?
Bofuna ebirungi batugubala, bobo bubi bakogerera.
You would have been good entertainers, but your style of dress is really annoying.
Kampala yakabwotekaza abaana basula enjala. Byakwekaliza ddala. Obuzibu nazaala kusanga.
Point blank.
Begamba ngonzala wa.
We work so hard, but we are never protected. But with Skin Guard, we are protected. Skin Guard is for everyone.
Very funny indeed. And a majority of Uganda national team fans who we have talked to have predicted victory for both the under-17 and the that's the Cubs and the Uganda Cranes against Rwanda and Mauritania in their continental qualifiers at Nambole this afternoon. Now, some though have fears over the Cranes' recent poor run in build-up games against regional select sides, Seychelles and Malawi.
The Cubs will win by 3 goals, and against Rwanda, that will be played at 2 p.m. Uganda Cranes will win against Mauritania 3 goals also.
Uganda Queens under-17 is going to win by 2 because we are at home. We are going to take that advantage to beat Rwanda. And Uganda Cranes nationals playing with Mauritania, we are going to win also because we tried the other match with Malawi and we had some experience with our players. So we are going to win by, I think, 3-0.
I think the first game, Uganda must win, must have a good win, a 3-0. The second game, we had the mocks, and the way we played, I don't think it will be a very good game, although I expect a 2-1 win in favor of Uganda.
Rwanda na Uganda in team under 17 igenda kwangula goal 3 ku bwerere. Eno nkulu ijja kwangula goal 2 ku bwerere. Chema ikwanga ndekakasa. Training badde ndungi twabadde obuzibu bonna.
I think Uganda versus Rwanda under 17, Uganda is going to win at least 2-1 because our boys has been training. And for Mauritania, I think Uganda also is going to win because Uganda Cranes has been training, having various trainings.
As you see me kind of Uganda, I'm fan #1, but I want to mobilize the fans in Uganda to go and support Uganda Cranes. First of all, we love football. We're very happy when we just get win, but I think we are going to win 4 goals, Uganda Cranes. Thank you very much.
Checking out Ugandan Cranes' chances at the upcoming games in Nambole Stadium, which is surely go and support the Ugandan Cranes. That's it on Ntv At One. And coming up is Selector J and Company with Exposed.